Howdy all, Lex Lives. I think it's time to play a little 7 Days to Die. Alright. I have got to get the books for workbench. I've gotta. Ooh, I think my headset's really loud. I just finished watching the double premiere episodes of Alien Earth. So spoilers for that. I liked it. I liked it a lot. It's not perfect, but man, it is pretty good. It is better than I thought it was going to be. I'd seen the trailer for it, and the trailer is like, you know, deep space, research vessel returns, crashes into Earth, releases the most dangerous predators, and I'm like, this is gonna be like some kind of weird Monster of the Week thing. Like every episode is a separate little hunt the monster that's got loose on Earth thing, because those are cool and all, but I really like a good continuous story. And, well, it's a good continuous story. My only real quibble so far is, I don't think I finished this place, is I feel like the alien, the xenomorph, because there's a few different aliens, I feel like the xenomorph is a little too fast. Well, it's not too fast. They just have these weird kill scenes. Yeah. See how it finishes this place. Okay, down we go. Dang it. I think the guy's cheating. So they've got, I was trying to think of how many times it happens. There's at least 2 scenes in the second episode where the xenomorph is, like, surrounded by people, and it just, like, something will block your sight, and then that thing will move, and then everything is just dead and in pieces. And I don't like that. That's way too fast. I don't know why they thought that was a thing that the xenomorph would do. It's not like we don't have a lot of reference material. Crap, I don't know which direction I even went last time. I don't pay enough attention to what I'm doing. Okay, I remember going past that. Oh, yeah. And then just over here and to the right. But yeah, so far it's been pretty good. I don't remember the names of everything. Because A, I'm terrible with names, and B, I wasn't paying attention. I was kind of working while I was watching it, so I wanted to, you know. I did pause a few times because I had to pay attention to what I was doing. But basically they do the ship. It's got the same, what's it called? Man, my brain. It's got the same aesthetics as, like, the Alien movies, so it's all, you know, square push button lighty things, and you know what? There. Now I can find my way back. And dude, I didn't even do enough damage to kill or to make it vanish. Oh crap. Oh, I'm hung on things. I'm hung on things. Okay. Oh, you're the wrong guy. I don't like this slide forward after I hit you. Oh, crap. Is that a second one? Oh, gall. Oh, I can't wait till I get better spear. Ooh, okay. One of them's down. Can you, like, stem in the legs and stuff and slow them down? I feel like that's the thing. And then I've got the, there we go. Do 50% extra damage when it's knocked to the ground. Alright, we got some explosives. We got a repair tool, that's good. What is this? Red tea. Some brass, some bullets, some metal spikes. Which only go in clubs, which I don't use. So yeah, so I like that. I like that it, you know, looked like the old movies. They've been pretty good on that. I feel like they kind of stuck with it when they did the, was it Alien Romulus? Okay, I don't need buckshot. And I don't need 9mm ammo. Seed. Man, I feel like I've gotten a lot of seed crafting. I'm already up to 11. You know, I was thinking I do need a crafting pot. Boiled meat and yucca juice. Nice. Nice. I need to get my yucca going. Yep, no cooking pot here. $20.34. That was $20.34 in this game. So that was the start of the story, was the deep space vessel on its way back to Earth. Do 10% more damage to wolves. Nerd boots. Well, nerd boots seem to be better than what I'm wearing. Where? Oh, right. And what I was wearing, I had my pocket in it. Okay. Oh, I don't need this. Okay. And then they showed the council that runs Earth. Oh, they really went with the aesthetic from like the first movie, because there are people smoking and all sorts of stuff like that, and but this one's different. They don't just have synths, and so that is different from the other movies. Well, I was kind of hoping for workbench. Workbench game. I don't know why you don't want me to have a workbench. Where did I see that? Ladder. Here it is. Surprised there wasn't something up here to kill me. Oh. I thought it would go ding. It did not go ding. Oh. Interesting. Somebody was hiding out up here. Yep, they just really want you to get all the seed crafting, which I don't hate. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate it. I just wish there was some workbench involved once in a while. So then they showed the council that runs Earth, and it's the CEOs of the 5 corporations. Now, I'm only aware of 2 corporations, Wayland and Yutani, and then later it's Wayland Yutani as a single organization. I don't know what they said the other 2 were. I wasn't paying attention. And then they have a new one called Prodigy, that's run by an eccentric boy genius, although he looks like he's probably in his mid-20s, I mean, maybe 30, somewhere in there. And so his company, and then they said there are three current major projects for human life extension. Although one of them technically is not human life extension, so and that is the cyborgs, the synths, and the hybrids. And so the security officer on board the spaceship is a cyborg. And for some reason, everybody hates him for being a cyborg. So I don't know what's up with that, because at first I thought it was just because he's not a nice person. But then they ran into some people in one of the episodes, and they were like, "You're a cyborg," you know? And so I'm like, oh, okay, so maybe they don't like cyborgs? I don't know. And then the Prodigy people, they've got their own island, a couple of islands, apparently. And they're doing research on hybrids, which are humans who have downloaded their brains into synth bodies. And so that's one set of the major characters in the show, is the hybrids. Because what they did was they took children. Something wanted in here. They took children who have terminal diseases, and then they download them into their robot bodies and then they killed their... Oh, that's close. Okay, there's actually a box down in there I'm gonna want. I know what you're climbing on. Oh, it looks like the other zombie. I wish you'd stay up here, and then that way I could just keep sticking you in the head while you can't get to me. That would be best for me. Okay, let me get aimed here. Okay, that guy's so mad over there, he's punching a tree. I don't know why he thinks a tree is coming after him, but... Yeah. I feel like maybe my stabbing's starting to get better. Nice. Alright. Somebody's still over here. Oh, dodged me. Okay, I definitely want to spend some points on spearing here. Ah. I wish they'd fix that. Does he count as on the ground? Okay. I can't do a power attack on him, but I can do regular attack on him. Alright, let's see about some points here. And so okay, I need more perception. Perception. Spearmaster. Okay. Attack speeds with spears. Wasn't there another one that involved spears? Um... No. For some reason I thought there was another one that involved spears. But it doesn't look like it. Okay, well, I'm gonna do... Oh. I got 1 point left. Um... Okay. Okay. Well, I wonder if we can find the one that, does, I did all these right. I want to see if there's one on here that does workbench. Everything else seems to have one. Why not workbench? You'd thought it'd been over there in the engineering area. Parkour. This is vehicles. This says electric traps, forge. I mean, forge is a good one. I'm going to bump that up a notch. I don't know what forge ahead is, but... Oh, it was an electronics box. Not exactly what I'm looking for here. Stuff for robotic traps that I haven't ever really used. I did put down that hammer turret that I found last map, so maybe I find another one, I don't know. But yeah, so they took a handful of terminally ill children and then download them into the synth bodies. They put them into adult bodies because, in their words, synths don't grow. And oof, that almost got me. And then it's a little corny, but I kind of like it. They gave them new names, and they're all names of characters from Peter Pan. So they're all Lost Boys, and then the main one is Wendy, and Wendy has a human brother. I mean, she was human before they downloaded her brain into her synth body. But she has a human brother who works on a nearby island owned by Prodigy as a medic, and so then about I don't know 3/4 of the way through the first episode, the ship finally crashes, and it crashes onto the Prodigy owned island, and so then I don't remember if it was the first episode or the second episode. She volunteered because she saw that her brother was in the group that was because he's a medic, so he's in the search and rescue security team, and so he was one of the squads that got sent out to try and rescue people from a crashed spaceship that crashed into these two large apartment towers, and then of course when they get there, they find a hole in the side of the ship, so things have obviously escaped, and then whatever the boy genius is, that's what they call him, the boy genius, whatever his his name is, he agreed that the Lost Boys could go, and so they went to help, and he sent his synth guy with them to keep watch over them. He's in an actual synth, not a hybrid. So, fun for me is the synth is played by Timothy Olyphant, who I always think is awesome. Uh, and I have to say that the casting's pretty good. I don't think there's been any character they've had on there so far that I didn't like. Like I said, the only thing I really thought was a bit too much was how quick the alien killed groups of people in a couple of scenes. Because it's weird, right? There's a they're evacuating the building and they come across a group of people that are all together, and um, and so like you all need to evacuate, and then they're like, why? This is our place. We don't have to go, kind of thing. And so, um, they knock on the door again, and then one of the aliens gets inside, and then by the time they let you see inside, um, everyone is dead. In fact, they're killed so fast. This is why it doesn't feel very alien-like to me. They're killed so fast that there are people still sitting around a table. It's like a vampire movie, right? Where a vampire got in and just everybody's throats are slit open, sitting around a table because they were killed so fast they couldn't even react. And I'm like, at no point in this show or in any of the movies have they ever shown an alien move that quickly. I'm not saying they're not fast, but they're not. You can't react to them fast. And then later, later there's a scene where they have a bunch of soldiers, and they don't know what the alien is, and it's in a sack at that point because it's been captured, and they don't know what it is, and so they stop the guy who's trying to capture it, and then it tears its way out, and it just like explodes all of the soldiers. They just like, you can't see what's going on because the guy who's trying to capture it, they're arresting him for because he's a cyborg, and so all you can see is like his face at that point, I think, and he's like, "I'm the least of your worries," and then it's just like boom, blood everywhere and pieces flying, and I'm like, why? How? Again, they don't move that fast. Not saying they don't move fast, just saying they don't move that fast. Okay, if I make a new spear, crafting. If I make a new spear, okay, and then I go into my old spear here. How many slots do you have? 2. Okay. So I put on this one. I feel like I want the weighted head mod as the other part on here. Yeah. Yeah. Because I definitely want more damage. Okay, and then my other gear here. Let's put my ammo pocket back out here, and then what do you have on you? Oh, you got double pockets. All my stuff is just trashed and broken. What? What did I click on? That was not what I wanted to do. Oh, I want to modify, and I accidentally clicked on... Oh. Okay. I mean, that's fine. Okay. Repair, 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 repair. Guess I should probably use something. All right. But yeah, so it's pretty good. Other than that one tiny little thing that bothers me, everything else has been well acted. The you know CGI special effects are all top notch. Alien does look a little weird in spots. I feel like his head is too round or something, um, which is weird for a creature that basically has a watermelon for a head. But there's something off about it that looks too rounded. In like two scenes. Um, but you know, its face looks fine. When it's killing people, it looks fine. Other than the super weird fast kill everything around me. Uh, okay. Oh, we got some burned bodies hanging out here. Oh, of course I'm thirsty now that I put away my... I didn't put it away. I kept it. Also, I didn't switch to my good spear. Alright. But yeah, I am pleased with the show. So pleased that I decided I had to record after finishing it. Alright, with that, be Brand the Small Things, leading the light. I will talk to you later.